Levi got hits.
What's up, it's the boy Huey, man. Y'all know who it is, y'all know what it is. Liddy in the city. Man, y'all know that we bring y'all nothing but fire content. And if y'all not subscribed, man, y'all definitely need to be subscribed. Man, on the channel, man, we do cash prize giveaways. We get people out there, we sponsor music, we do it all. It's a big y'all. Bring content to us. That's what we do over here, man, on Liddy in the city, man. Liddy for y'all. Shit. Man, we definitely outside from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Come and pull up to the channel, man. Y'all come and check out all the festivities and the cash prize giveaways because we Liddy in the city, man. That's a fact.
All right, people, what's going on, man? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Culture, the Big Cup, sitting here. We're going to do things a little differently today, man. I'm supposed to have a couple guests so I can interview them, If they show up, they show up. If not, we here. But what we're going to do here today, man, is we're going to discuss a few topics, man. We're going to discuss a few topics and current affairs in society today, on some grown up stuff, man. Because I feel like the conversation is needed. Because there's a lot of things going on, man, that shouldn't be going on, and people are just allowing it and jacking it because maybe they're just too afraid to say something, And I feel like some of these conversations need to be had in an unbiased way to where individuals don't feel like their opinions are being stomped on, or they don't feel like, they gotta walk on eggshells in order to get their opinion across. You know what I mean? So one of the topics, I want to discuss, and of course, we're gonna play a little music. And for everybody that want to learn how to stream, all you gotta do is hit the bio, and the information, everything is going to be right there for StreamYard. And then you too can learn how to stream, and express yourself the way you want to express yourself. It's going to connect you to the boy Stacks Hefner. He's going to give you all the information that you need to know. If you're serious. But click that bio and get that info. We got a few interviews this week. Supposed to be one today. I don't know. I never seen people late for their own interview. But it is what it is. The show must go on. So a couple topics I want to speak on, man. A couple topics I feel like need to be spoken on. Because with today's world and reality that we living in, man, it's a lot of things that's backwards out here, and people think it's all right, and it's not, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man, because you got to bring your kids up in this. And that's the most important part, man. You got to bring your kids up in this, man. I'm so scared to have another child and bring another child up in this society right now. I don't want no more kids. And not on the fact that because I don't want kids, because I do want kids. But I'm afraid to bring a child up in this society and this status quo and everything that's going on out here now. I'm afraid. Because you don't know how to parent your kids now. They taking the power away from the parents, man. The parents got to stand up. Parents got to stand up and let them know, man, listen, man, we here. We parents. We taking care of our, if need be, man, our homeschool, man. Because before I send my child to a school that's going to sit there and tell my daughter that at any given point in time when she decides she could be a man and it's all right, I'm homeschooling my child. That's why I'm glad she out of school. I'm glad she out of school because I don't know, because of me she probably wouldn't have made it, because I would have took her out through school. So you telling me from kindergarten, pre-K, first grade, all the way up till we get to 2023, the whole curriculum changes from what's facts and what's not facts. That's what you're telling me. So since pre-K, you've been telling my child that she's a female and that people need to respect her as a female, right? So now all of a sudden we get to this new Generation X corny, crazy stuff. Now she's allowed to say she's a man. But when she was in pre-K, you just told me that she didn't have the capacity to make that type of decision for herself. So now you teaching this to kids in first grade, pre-K, kindergarten, that it's all right for them to turn to men. Nah, man. We got to start dealing with some type of common sense here, man. We can't be sitting here and just jacking everything that goes up because you think it's a political power that's giving you the right advice, when in all actuality, they're the ones that survive. You know. I just want people to understand that it's only one race, man. The human race. It's time to get past all that black, white, dark, light, tall, short. It's time to get past all that, because I grew up with some tall white dudes that was broke, and Paul grew up in the projects with me. I grew up with some light-skinned broke motherfuckers that grew up in the projects with me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with some broke females that just making it look good now that grew up in the projects with me. So because they got a little bit of a difference than I do, that means I gotta discriminate against them. You see? Discrimination never made no sense to me, man. It never made sense to me, man. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, because for a person to hate and dislike an individual because of a characteristic that's different from them, or a trait, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's the way this shit is nowadays, man. We gotta make sure, man, that we putting it together right for our kids, man, if anything.
It was in Clayco. I let you drift on my halo. Hey yo, let's get a room and just lay low. Let's go. Case closed, no judgment zone, it's a safe zone. Abracadabra the cake, yo. He want a mouth in the face for. Pay me in diamonds, I'm grateful. Pay me in diamonds, I'm grateful. You got away with the say so. Make me play dirty, then play though. Say it and I'm on the way, yo. Say it and I'm on the way. If you paid, I'm leaving today. If you paid, I'm leaving today. This shit right here could get used to this. Usually niggas be useless, but for you I'm willing to drive. For you know all bets is on. Cause this shit a movie. No protection, we fucking, I'm stupid. Pressed up the case with a 2-piece. He be eating it raw like I'm Suji, and I want it all. Protection, we fucking, I'm stupid. Best up the case with a 2-piece. He be eating it raw like I'm Suji, and I want it all. I want it all. You got away with it. You could just stay in it. I might let a nigga lay in it. Soft to my mouth, let me play with it. Shawty on street, ain't no shade in here. I can't let you get away from here. Shoot up the club again and again. Shoot up the club again and again.
Yeah, that was the girl, Belly Bando with I Want It All. Let me tell you something though, man. I know after this interview, ain't nobody seen her no more, man. I want to know what's going on. Yo, Belly, reach out to the kid, man. Shout it out, man. Let us know you all right, man. Yeah, man. Don't disappear like that, man. Yeah, a lot of people, man, that looking for you, man. You know, made some promises to a couple people, man. You got to keep them promises, man. I got to put that out there, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, let's talk about the things a lot of people don't want to talk about. Let's do that. How about that? Let's talk about the things that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Because that's the mood I'm in today. That's the mood I'm in today. Like, let's say things that people are scared to say. Like, let's say the word transgender. Like, let's say that. Let's say fat and big and heavyweight. Let's say that. Let's say too skinny and you're a girl and you're a boy. Like, let's say that. All the things that people are scared to say. All the things. The grass is green. All the things people are scared to say. You notice what I'm saying? Like things that those are like nouns and pronouns that symbolize like the truth. I mean, like you can't say a person's overweight no more. Even if when you say it, it could be saving their life. But you can't say that no more. Thanks to Lizzo. Thank you, Lizzo. You can't say that no more thanks to Lizzo. Because Lizzo, check it. I told you I'm going to say shit that don't nobody want to say because they scared to say it. Lizzo got 400-pound women at the beach with string bikinis on like it's sexy. Now, if we tell the truth, that's not sexy. That's not classy. That's not mature. That's not even smart. I understand confidence, but it's a difference between having confidence and having no class. So you want us to teach our daughters that if they get overweight, that it's okay. Even if they take 3 steps, they breathing hard and start throwing up and want to take a rest because they can't make it up. This is what you're saying. So this is what we're supposed to tell our kids. So we can't tell them no more. I'm asking. We can't tell them no more like, yo, y'all overweight. We need to do something about that. Because, see, everybody's stuck on this feelings thing. Yo, you got to worry about their feelings, but how you think they going to feel? All right, so answer this question, because it's a duality in life to everything. Answer this question for me. If I'm more concerned about her feelings than mine and everybody else that loves her, right? And I don't tell her the things that'll save her life, like you might need to lose weight. And then let's say she passes away. What about the feelings of everybody that loves her? See, this is the side nobody want to talk about. What about the feelings of everybody that loves her? Their feelings don't count as long as she die happy. But what if we don't want her to die? What if we know her, if her staying overweight is going to cause her to pass away sooner? We don't want her to pass away. So we're going to do the things and tell her the things and give her the advice that's going to encourage her to better herself physically and mentally. That's what family does. That's what people do. That's what your friends do. So you want me to walk around and act like no friend? Like, forget it. You get, if I see my man get 400 pounds today, just let him go. Let him get to 600 and die. Just let him go. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. They got people afraid to tell somebody, yo, you get fat, man. We can't talk to each other. No, hold on. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna play a video, man. Local individual. His name is Sig Doggy Loke. Mad at Poughkeepsie, man. You know, pretty good song, man. But I'm gonna get back with y'all, man. We gonna finish this. We gonna finish this, man.
With G riding. Yeah. With G riding. With G riding, and we coasting, so we rolling, and we smoking. Cheers to the good life, homie, let's get it toasting. We leaving this coast, man, so let's get on this boat, fam. Let's go, Gooch. Yeah. Southside of PK when I'm ghosting, coasting. G-Ride on the north side, G-Ride on the south side. Cruising through the uptown and downtown. Whippy with my nigga, yo, my nigga, we so litty, we outside. Bumping to my own shit when I'm footing by. Wavy in my own lane, splashy when I'm live. Gotta keep it moving, I keep it moving. I keep it gangsta, I keep it groovy. No imposters.
That's Sig Doggy Loke. I told y'all we had to do things a little differently now. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, man. This is another thing that, and the word I'm going to use right now is a good word, especially for this moment. I am befuddled. I am befuddled at the fact that people, parents, adults are jacking little kids being able to say they don't identify with no gender. Y'all, listen, if you a parent, listen, man, listen to me. I'm not even going to get scientific on you. I'm not going to sit here and go to the farther outreaches of the universe with this one, because this is so simple right here, man. This is like, yo, listen. If you are a parent, it's no way in hell that you could sit there and jack your child coming in the house telling you they're not a gender. Especially if you was in the hospital and you cut the umbilical cord and you seen that thing get pushed out. I watched, man, that thing landed in my hand. I had to help it out. His hands were too small. Yeah, man, it was quick too. It came right out. Boom, cut the cord, bow. I said, okay, that's a girl. Nigga, that's a girl. Yeah. It's no way she would have been able to come in the house. I wouldn't care if it was 5, 10, 12, 19, and tell me I'm not a gender. Listen, man. I told you we're gonna talk about the things people don't want to talk about. I would have told her, well, then you got to get out. Because I got a daughter that's a female. If you ain't no gender, then you ain't my daughter. That's cruel. That's bad. That's bad. Listen, man. I cut the umbilical cord, nigga. I was there for that. I might have missed a lot of things in her life. But when she got pushed out the poom, I was right there in the room, right there. The doctor hands was too small. I had to help him catch her. Bloop! Popped her right on out. Growled at me and everything. Yeah. I cut that cord. And I'm mad that the doctor was there with me to see it. But I was the first one to see whether it was definitely a girl or a boy, and that is definitely a girl. So there's no way that my child is gonna come tell me, yo, I ain't a gender. Yeah, you ain't mine. Let me tell you that right now, because I know what I caught that got popped out the poom poom. I know what I caught. I know what umbilical cord I cut. I wasn't confused, so you shouldn't be confused. Because you've been the way your whole life. Today, this is the day you decided to make this crazy decision, huh? Well, I'm gonna make a decision for you, right? Yeah, you gotta go because you a stranger in this house. You a stranger. Yo, oh man, I told a female that. She said, "Nah, man, you can't do that." I said, "What? Man, y'all bugging out. What you can't do is let them run around and say that they're not a gender. That's what you can't do, because that's a lie. You see what I'm saying? What I'm doing, I ain't lying. I'm telling you right now. I had a daughter. You say you ain't no gender, you gotta get out. Because I don't know you. You ain't what I caught. Y'all lying. Y'all telling her, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, you are nothing." Hey, yo, man. Yo. Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, it's so crazy. Yo, the truth sounds so crazy nowadays. It sounds funny. It sounds funny, man. Listen to this, man.
Come on, come on, baby, come on, come on, baby, come on. I go ham when I'm forced to raise my hand. Gun in the other, I hit your brother where he stand. Don't fuck with my brother, word to my mother, that's fam. 3 niggas smoking on base, that's grand slam. Shake, rattle, and roll, scrape, shatter your bones. Facelifts if I'm waving the chrome. If the apes bitch, you give me bracelets in your phone. I'm on my ape shit, you want some gay shit on the phone. Click. My day shift, I play with the 4. Night shift, I'm nice with the ice pick and the sword. Got that raw and uncut bounce, my flow got raw. Mike Jackson in this bitch, watch me light up them floors. I Billie Jean on them. Come on, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Come on. Niggas searching for God, I got the answer. Dirty dancing with cancer, nigga, that's past Swayze. So act crazy, get round for your black AV. Why you got your back turned, hugged up while at the skate key. I'm an ape, see, with no banana clips. I bang chests up in the jungles when the hammer spit. I let the cannon rip, yeah, on some Spanish shit. Guy de la boca, before I poke ya. Pay for dog fight, I strike just like a cobra. Caught his ass high, but the venom just made him sober. Now you don't wanna cross paths with the vulture, cause I fuck with metal heads and wear nose rings and chokers, yeah. Come on, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Come on. The bad guy with the OJ gloves on. Idaho snub nose, nigga get rubbed wrong. OG Bobby Johnson with the long nose. Shots through his fitted cap, fuck up them cornrows. Jab, uppercut, shatter your chin. Similar to Down Dawkins when he shattered the rim. Follow my dreams, I'm like Destiny's Child. Get kicked out the game for cursing, that's a technical foul. Fuck. Gotti, Maserati, herb doctor. Slash turd dropper. Chicken head part, bird watcher. Night owl, I swoop down from the trees. That ain't fire, that's a pound of some seeds. Pull around and he freeze. Lay your clown down right where he bleed. Or lay in his blood for thinking he was fucking with G. Nah, I get it popping like them bloods do. I get it cracking like a trip on the strip coming straight out of Yonkers. A crazy motherfucker named God.
Woo! I was sitting back here getting amped up. But yeah, back to the situation at hand. I ain't even gonna go in on that no more because I shouldn't even have to. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have to. So that whole thing, like for parents, no. I shouldn't even have to go in on that. My next topic, yo, listen, man. This is a Liddy in the City exclusive one right here. Yo, yo, man. I was so burnt up north. Yo, I said, yo, I can't wait to go home and just voice my opinion on the airwaves about this. Yo, my man, Dwayne Wade, listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Yo, how the hell did you let Gabrielle Union convince your son that it was okay to turn to a female, man? Huh? I said your name. I'm speaking directly to you, Jack. Listen, man. How the hell? That's not even her child. Are you letting another woman? Yo, yo, she didn't push that baby out. Like, what the? And you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that she didn't play a part because she done went on the awards and made a speech. You done stood behind her. She tried to connect it with the Black Civil Rights Movement. She tried to do all that, man. What the? If she ain't the Wicked Witch of the East, West, North, and South, I don't know. I don't listen, man. If she ain't the Wicked Witch of the East, West, North, and South, I don't know, man. That's not even his mother. I know your baby mom's pissed off. I know that. I know you paying her good to shut up right now. I know that. Ain't no way. I listen. Y'all listen. I know it's females and mothers running around here jacking this LGBTQ transgender pronoun names. You know they out in the open jacking that shit. That's cool. That's cool. But I guarantee if you take them in the back room and you ask them mothers, listen, would you let your son do that? I guarantee you, they tell you hell no. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Ain't no mother just going, what, man? Listen, man. That's not even her child. And you have people actually bigging up, oh my God, she encouraged her to live. Now they call it her. Man, that's a boy. That's a boy. I don't care how much lipstick, blush, mascara. I don't listen, man. That's a boy. Yo, this world is crazy. This world is crazy. How you gonna give Bruce Jenner Woman of the Year? I ain't calling that thing Caitlyn. How you giving Bruce Jenner Woman of the Year? Yo, I'm mad that it wasn't more women that was mad. This dude was a dude dressed as a female for 1 year and castrated himself. And they gave this dude Woman of the Year. You mean to tell, yo, that was so crazy. That's when I said, right there is when I said, you know what? Racism might still exist, right? But it ain't important like that no more because they even looked past the white women, the white icons, and gave this thing Woman of the Year. What? With women sitting in there. With women. So you see this big 6'3", 16 shoe foot. You just ran track. Hey, yo, come up there and accept it, yo. And that was the worst thing about that whole thing. That thing actually accepted. Yo, Bruce Jenner actually, yo. Well, we know he ain't trying to be a man, but if you was any kind of man, listen, if you was any kind of man, you would have gave that award up, man. For real, man. That was some selfish, corny, false. That was the beginning of the agenda right there. That was it right there. That was it. And if you tell me it wasn't no women that was mad, sitting there talking about what? Woman of the Year. Man, you got people like Serena that was winning shit. You got movie stars like Meryl Streep and Demi Moore was going through her little medical shit and all. What? People was beating cancer and shit? I mean, like, they even looked past the white women and gave this thing Woman of the Year. Holy shit. Taking backpacks out of school. Yo, I went to my daughter's school, right? Now, I don't remember her school being that big, but they added on. And the lockers is little. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, and they only get them like 5 minutes, like, to get their stuff. Like, so they got to carry everything with them. And they got mad books. And you want to take backpacks out of school? Oh, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging, man. It's like y'all trying to make the kids fail or something, man. Y'all bugging. Y'all not giving them no time to go to their lockers and to supply, so they got to carry everything with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, that was crazy. That shit's crazy. I understand that. It's like, you know, everything that they doing that's I'm not gonna say negative, but what is anti achieving anything. It's like they aiming it towards the kids though, man. They aiming this gender stuff towards the kids. My dude. Oh my God. I came home and my niece had to wait outside for the bus. Yo, don't you know that they had these kids outside like before anybody wakes up? Like, parents ain't even wake up to go to work. It's dark. Dog, I'm talking about dog, and you got these motherfuckers riding around with this human trafficking shit, white mysterious bands and shit popping up, and you got the kids coming out at dangerous times to wait for a bus to come to. Yo, man, it is backwards out here, man. It's ridiculous out here, and everybody's jacking it though. Nobody's saying nothing. Everybody is going along like this is normal. And I'm like, how? How? They fired Kevin Hart from being a host on the Oscars. This old news, but I wasn't home to get my piece off about it, so you're going to hear what I got to say. They fired Kevin Hart from the Oscars, from hosting the Oscars, because he said in one of his shows he didn't want his son to be gay. I don't know any father in America, in the world, that wants their son to be gay. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't know any father on the face of the planet Earth that wants their son to be gay. When you have a son, the first thoughts that come to your head is the NBA, NFL, doctor, I don't fuck if he was a mountain climber, nigga, baseball player, but everything that comes to a man's mind when he's holding his son is macho. Is he's gonna be tough? I'm gonna teach him how to box. I'm gonna rough him up. Boom, boom. He gets roughed up. Yeah. At the age of 0, you roughing him up. Yeah. You gassing him up. Yeah, he got big hands. Yeah. Everything macho. So who in they right mind? What? Give me a father. Give me one. Anybody. I bet money. I bet money. Whatever anybody want to bet. It's no father on the face of the planet Earth that wants their son to be gay. And you fired this man because he said he don't want his son to be gay. For some shit that's natural. Father, he wants his son to be a son. A son, motherfucker, yeah. What's wrong with that? What was wrong with that? I don't get it. What was wrong with that? There's a lot of things I can ask what was wrong with that. Like, what was wrong? What? I gotta ask the black people this. I gotta ask the black people because they the ones that like really got mad for some reason. Like they felt like they had to impress these people. What was so wrong with Kyrie Irving coming out with and bringing to people's attention the book Hebrews and Negroes? Because if you read the book like I did, like I read the book like 5 times. I actually got the book. It's actually Black history. And still nobody refuted any facts, anything that was in that book. Everything in that book is facts. Everybody sat there and got mad that the book came out, but nobody refuted any of the facts that's in that book because they can't, because it's all fact. So what was so wrong? And now I'm asking the world this because it seemed like the whole world got mad. Now everybody trying to sweep it under the rug. What was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew? What was so wrong with that? I mean, we know it's true. I mean, we the original. I mean, it ain't like, what do you think original means? Like, I mean, everything came from us, so it don't even matter. Like, we know this. D13 carbon, black matter, dark matter, fiber, melanin. We know this. This is a superpower. Y'all jealous. Y'all don't have this. We got this. We know this already. This is, but I'm not gonna get scientific on y'all yet. This ain't the episode for that. This is the episode for me to just bare my chest. So the question still remains. What was so wrong with that? What was wrong? What was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jewish? Shaq, Barkley, Stephen A. What was wrong with that? It don't matter how he did it. Because how he did it by his First Amendment, by expressing it, by putting it on his platform. What was so wrong with that, though? Because everything in the book is facts. And it's nowhere in that book that says that the Holocaust didn't happen. It's nowhere in that book. In fact, I could quote it to you verbatim, that what it says is that people forget that it was black people that died within that Holocaust too. That's what it said. It didn't say the Holocaust never happened. It didn't say that. See, this is what they're not telling y'all. It didn't say that. That's the crazy thing. It didn't say that. It actually told a little story of the Holocaust. It actually broke down things about the Holocaust that other people didn't know. Yeah. But this is what they're not telling you. This is why they're trying to sweep it under the rug real quick. This is why. So this is why I posed the question. What was so wrong with the black man saying he was Jew? I mean, because we got the original Igbo tribe. You know, that's the original. So what was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew? What was wrong with that? If we can answer that question, right, then a lot of things will come to light. A lot of things. Because it seemed like everybody got mad, and I was sitting in my cell, and I was like, "What the hell is black people getting mad for? What the? I didn't get it. I was sitting there like I had to bang on my wall to my neighbor, like, "Yo, son, I'm my son, yo, SB, yo, what's up? Yo, what the fuck is black people getting mad for? That's Black history. You got dudes Shaq and Charles Barkley. Oh, he's an idiot. Oh no, we gotta be penalized. Look, he sounded like a slave. We gotta be penalized for the characters and acts of this dude. Sound just like a slave, like a house nigga. Come on, man. Are you serious, man? So until somebody answer that question for me, right? Nobody should have been mad on the face of the planet Earth because it was the truth. Nobody should have been mad. I've been asking that question since I've been home, and nobody answered that question. I had people walk away from me when I asked them that question. What was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew? What was wrong with that? Nobody can answer that question, man. So then now you still, and the crazy thing about it, like when you watch sports and you watch the news or you watch certain like TV shows and late night shows, they still throw little jabs at Kyrie and Kanye to test the waters to see if everybody's still looking at them like they're crazy. Like, nah, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm not. I ain't looking at neither one of them like they crazy. I'm waiting for Kanye to do something, though. You want motherfuckers to stop wearing Nikes and all this extra, you better come out with a sneaker then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I'm with you, bro. You better come out with some clothes and a sneaker then or something. You better come out with something. Man, give us something. Give us an alternative. Because everything that you name is what everybody wear. I don't know. You want us to go outside naked? All right, so you made your point. You made your point. Very valid point. Very valid point. I'm jacking it. Now do something. I know some people that'll work for you, Kanye. I know some people that'll come and work. Digital, all that. So if you need help with that, come on in and get you something, man. But you got to do something, though. You got to do something now, brother. You got to do something now. You can't just put it out there and don't do nothing. I mean, I hope they ain't catch up to you, but you got to make something happen now. You know what I mean? I'm just putting that out there, bro. You know what I mean? And that's out of love right there, because I like what you did. I like what you did. That was the start of the revolution. I like it. But you got to do something now, though, bro. You got to come out with some sneakers, some clothes, open up some factories or something, go buy some land, own it, build on it, put some people to work. You know what I mean? You gotta, yeah. Then you got this crazy ass Joe Biden. Woo! Yo, how many chances we gonna keep giving this dude, man? Yeah, that's the parents' fault for not checking that bag. Honestly, that's the parents' fault, bro. Yeah. That's the parents' fault. Because a school shouldn't have metal detectors in it. That's not what a school is for. Know what I mean? So they shouldn't have to check somebody's bag. Know what I mean? Like, first and foremost, you got to check the kid. Know what I mean? So he don't even think about putting the gun in his bag for whatever reason. Know what I mean? But for the most part, yeah, the parent, that starts at the house. Because you shouldn't have to be like, yo, the school will make sure he don't got no gun. That's not why. It's not. Yeah, let's not make this. Let's not. Yeah. I mean, they already trying to take the power away from parents. Got transgenders. You got drag queens twerking in front of kids. And then you got people actually asking the question, what's wrong with that? What the hell you mean is wrong with that? Y'all putting female teachers in jail for having fucking sexual relations with kids in school, but yet you gonna sit there and say it's all right to have a man dressed as a woman with a thong on twerking in front of kids? You tell me how much that makes sense. But you're going to put a boy, a 14, 15-year-old boy in jail and the teacher in jail because they decided to have sex. But you're going to let a drag queen twerk in front of the kids. Are you serious? Somebody tell me where that makes sense, man. Please. Somebody please tell me where that makes sense. I'm going to say it one more time. Because, see, these are the comparisons that people don't use that actually make the shit that they doing look crazy. You're locking up 14, 15-year-old boys, kids, and the teacher for having sexual relations. but you're allowing drag queens to twerk in front of little kids? What? This is what y'all jacking out here? Man, I'm glad I stay out the way. I'm glad I stay out the way. I said, you ain't going in that bathroom. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't going in that bathroom. Now, while mine is in there, now while that little girl is in there, you ain't going in that bathroom. Man, I tell you, you a man right now. Oh yeah, you a man, and you gonna continue to be a man until that girl walk out that bathroom. Now, when she walk out, you can identify as anything you want to identify as. But while mine is in that motherfucker, man, ask Bright, what's happening, man? You a man. And if you step your ass in that, hey yo, we need more parents to be stepping up and stop being afraid, man. This is why things, you know what? I'm gonna break some science down for y'all real quick, man. I'm gonna do this for y'all one time, so pay attention. I'm gonna do this for you one time. Turn my mic up. I'm gonna do this for you one time. I gave a speech a few months ago about the superpowers of melanin, right? Yes, melanin. Melanin is the carbon, the entity that exists in those of original people. All right. When I say original people, you understand what I'm saying? This is a superpower. And I say it's a superpower because it's actually an active entity. So you can say I'm two people in one. You can say that because the melanin reacts to the sun and the atmosphere around me the same way that I do. In fact, we react at the same time. So we look like one person. This is why it's a superpower. This melanin is the D13 carbon, the dark matter that exists. This is the matter that's expanding the universe, and scientists can't explain how this universe is expanding because the dark matter is the energy that creates. See, they only see it as dark matter. But when you stand in the sun, those with melanin, you will see that it reacts to the sun, it gets darker and it expands. The reason why it gets darker is because of the plates in your skin, because of the melanin open, they expand. So now it becomes another layer on top of you. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's a superpower. It reacts. Not only does it react to the sun, but it reacts to your biochemical composition. It makes you smarter. It makes you faster. It makes you above average than others. That's the power of melanin. This is the reason they're actually trying to extract this out of people and put it in computers because they think that the melanin will give the computer a conscience. Listen to me. See, this is why I didn't want to get scientifical, because I go. And when I start telling you things, I make you look at things in a different light. Like, I make you look at things for what it really is and not for what it appears to be. Because that's all they giving y'all, stuff that appears to be. Let's go to this commercial.
What's up? It's the boy Huey, man. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Liddy in the city. Man, y'all know that we bring y'all nothing but fire content. And if y'all not subscribed, man, y'all definitely need to be subscribed. Man, on the channel, man, we do cash prize giveaways. We get people out there. We sponsor music. We do it all. It's a y'all to bring you content to us. That's what we do over here, man, on Liddy in the City, man. Liddy for y'all. Shit. Man, we definitely outside from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Come and pull up to the channel, man. Y'all come and check out all the festivities and the cash prize giveaways because we Liddy in the city, man. That's a fact.
Thanks, baby, how you know? You was on site when I seen you glow. We was alright, tell you how to blow it. You know you took it too far for real. Bet 100, but you ain't keep that deal. Don't come capping if you can't keep it still. Look what happened, now it all got revealed. Baby, you doing too much. All that talking like you tough. Had a lot to bottle up. Feelings for you feel cup. Same old me, you know I'm duck on the west side. This attention got you feeling like you too high. Oh no, that's a woman's mistake. Don't know why the fuck I went away. Knew I should've made you wait. Why the
Oh yeah. Speaking of cash prize, look, I got a challenge for everybody. I got $50 out my own pocket. I got $50 out my own pocket. And this is to the whole world. The whole world. Whoever's gonna see this right here, this question, this challenge is for all y'all. I got $50 out my own pocket for anybody that can answer my question that I posed. What was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew? If you could give me a valid answer for that, I got $50 out my own pocket for that, man. Straight up. That's the bet. But for everybody that can't give a valid answer, you're going to donate $50 to me. And us at Liddy in the City, that money going to go to a charity. That's a fact. That's a fact. And we're going to show y'all, we're going to prove it's going to go to a charity. So that's the challenge right there. I got $50 out my own pocket for anybody in the world that could tell me what was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew. And if you come up here with a response and it's not valid, and I'm telling you now, I was born at night, not last night. My name might be Eddie, but it ain't spaghetti. You ain't gonna piss on my head and tell me it's raining. I'm telling you now, I ain't one of those aluminum foil cap dudes, man. So don't come up here with no bull. You better come up here with it right. You better dot your I's and cross your T's. That's a fact. My name ain't Culture for no reason. That's a challenge to the world. And for everybody that come up here and they answer ain't valid, you're gonna donate $50 to me. And that's going to go to a charity. Me and my team, Liddy in the City, WWD Entertainment presents. And that money's going to go to a charity. And we're going to put that live and show you that it's going to a charity. And that's a challenge to the world. Because I didn't get it. I didn't get how the world got mad at that. I didn't get it. I didn't get how people had to apologize for that. I didn't get it. It's the truth. I mean, dang. So, with that challenge out there, what's happening? Now, you know I will not go a day without talking about my favorite basketball player, LeBron James. King James, I'm Team LeBron all day. Team LeBron all day in America. Listen, man. How you not gonna recognize that every time that man step on the court, he breaks a record. Every time that man steps on the court, he breaks a. I'm gonna give you an example. Something simple. You ain't even gotta think that hard. He got the most points in NBA history. Every time he steps on the court, he breaks his own scoring record. Every time. Every time. I'm just saying. Now that's greatness. That's greatness. That's greatness. That's when you add the NESS on that. See, Jordan is great. He's great. He's great. 6-0 was a great record after an 18-month break. You know what I mean, you should have threw that game, Jordan. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, nigga. You should have threw that game, nigga. But yeah, after an 18-month break, you know, okay. Yeah, 6-0 is that's great. That's absolutely great. That's great. 5 rings, Kobe, great. That's great. It's great. It's great. But when LeBron James steps on the court, he got 4. He got 4. So it ain't like he ain't no winner. He's a winner, and he's been there 10 times. Dudes make that sound like it's bad though. Where would you rather lose, in the finals or in the first round? Like, I don't understand that, man. Like, that means first and second place, man. Don't nobody get mad at the second place runner, right? When we go to the Olympics, if the USA get the silver medal, don't nobody get mad at that. You praise it, right? So what the hell? If somebody get runner up at American Idol, y'all clap for that motherfucker, right? All right. Man went to that man. Not only did he bring mediocre teams besides Miami to the finals consecutive times, but he made coaches. He made all his coaches. Nobody knew who Frank Vogel was. Nobody knew that. Nobody knew who Frank Vogel was. Nobody knew who Eric Spoelstra and Eric Spoelstra. Tyronn Lue, you only knew him for getting stepped over by Iverson. It's the only reason why you knew him. You know, and then Iverson humbled himself and started bigging him up a little bit, but whatever. That's the only way you know Tyronn Lue, for getting stepped over. I mean, Coach Brown. Come on. I mean, seriously, like for real. LeBron makes coaches. Like those coaches, like they have to literally thank him. Like, yo, I owe you my life. Like, you got me a better paycheck. Like, for real. Y'all dudes don't really fully understand the dynamics, man. Y'all just want to hate on this man for no reason, man. For nothing. For nothing. The man's a winner, man. The man's a winner. He got the most buzzer beaters in the playoffs, in the finals. Come on, man. What? Yo, by the time he retires, right? Because his son is going to college. So I doubt that he stay in the league not unless his son is going to do a one and done. I just doubt he stay in the league 4 more years, like after this year. I doubt he might have like 3 more joints and be like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But he's like a robot, a Decepticon. I don't think he'll feel right if he can't play ball. But by the time he retires, he might have 50,000 points. By the time he retires, he might have 50,000 points. That dude's stop hating on that man for nothing, man. Stop hating on him for nothing, man. Stop it, because it don't even look right. That's greatness, man. That's greatness. Yo, it's gonna come to a point, right? Because he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in all statistical categories. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna come to a point that every time he steps on the court, he's going to be breaking all those records at the same time. Just that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's going to come to a point where he's going to step on the court and be breaking all the statistical records in one game. One game. Every time he steps on the court. Nobody's thinking like this. LeBron thinking like that, though. What you gonna say then? What y'all gonna say then? Because he about to get his 5th ring this year. I told dudes from the beginning, when they was 2-10, I told dudes, I said, if he makes it to the playoffs, he's getting a chip. I told everybody that. When they was 2-10, I said, nah, I believe in King James. I believe in the James. I believe in him, man. He came back 3-1. The first and only to do it. That's a fact. In the finals, he came back 3-1. The first and only to do it. That's all I'm saying. I believe in King James. So I told everybody, if he makes it to the playoffs, he's going to get a chip. I said that when they were 2-10. They got Golden State 3-1 right. You think LeBron going to let them come back 3-1 on him?
Hey, look. They can compare me to niggas, they not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. Her niggas thought they could fuck with me, that shit was funny. Just when they bought me a shuttle, no longer facing the devil. Free on my dogs, that's still in the kennel. Brody just called me, said he going mental. I told him stay solid, we bigger than pebbles. Bitch, I'm a rebel. I just popped out, I ain't even get settled, I'm already lit. Mommy a eater, I knew she was starving. I told her stop using your teeth with my dick. Won't get a pick, I know she hoping to flick. I don't trust her, I roll with a stick. I got that drip, profit, I'm all in the mix. Yellow and blue, what I get, all about green. Solo, I don't need a team, but bang on my chest and I bleed. Shout out to Smeeze, he told me kill it, I told him it's Barry, no longer believe. Cut off the sleeves, chop it and mix it, it's me. I would just wear and stay green, hem on my fit. CO is all on my dick, like boy, why you telling them jeans? Hold up, I'm Smee. I recover, not back on my ding. They can compare me to niggas, they not on my level. I keep my foot on the pedal. Her niggas thought they could fuck with me, that shit was funny. Just when they bought
me. Boy, Quez. Out of Albany. Now, listen. Yeah, let me get some of these questions. So, do you think they just gonna shut school down forever or just do homeschooling for now? Me personally, I will home. If I was a parent, I will homeschool my kids. I would take my kids out to school and homeschool my kids with this shit. Especially in Florida, I take my kids out. All the parents should take their kids out to school. Straight up. Straight up. If the kids don't go to school, they don't make no money. Ain't no need for school supplies. They ain't going to school. Ain't no need for a school. Knock that shit down. That's probably what they want, so they can put some jails up. I'm just saying, they always gotta. Let me tell you something, man, about this shifty government that we live in. It is always a give or take thing with them, but it's always a give or take between them, and we just be the ones that feel the brunt of everything. So now we take our kids out of school, ain't no money going to the schools. They knock the schools down. What you think they're gonna do? Just as a devil's advocate. That's all. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. What you think they're gonna do? That's gonna give them an excuse to sit there and say, yo, we need to build jails, industrial institutions for cheap labor. Yo, this corporate entity, once you realize that this shit is a corporate entity, man, you start realizing a lot of things and you start seeing through the matrix. You start seeing a lot of things differently for what it really is. Like the wool is definitely lifted from over your eyes, man. Because this is exactly what it is, man. You can actually see United States on the top stock markets. Like this old white dude that was locked next to me used to get the Bloomberg papers and the official Wall Street journals and stuff, and you see it right there, United States of America, right there in the stock, right there. How is a superpower in the stock market? How are you a part? You're a product in the stock market. So the product turned us into products because the product is being governed by somebody else. But the people that's governing the top product give them labels and definitions or fake authority. You know, it's called false empowerment, to where they think that they rule dominion over us. But the bad thing about it is that we jack it. We jack it. Every day we jack it. I mean, they can compare me to nothing. They're not on my level. My son said it best right there, man. Like, I'm just saying, man. We jack it. Listen, man, they got us thinking that what them people did on now, the violence and all that, whatever. All right, man, but listen, violence, it's nothing wrong with violence, depending upon how you use it. But they want us to sit here and believe that what them people did on January 6th was a bad thing. When in all actuality, and I'm being serious right now, in all seriousness, it wasn't. Per the Constitution, that if you feel like your government is not doing what it's supposed to do for the people, by the people, that you are allowed to, yeah. But we got these people in a position to where they're sitting up there thinking that they pull so much of a wool over our eyes that it's easy for them to just make that scene look like something terrible when it wasn't. That was people that was sick and tired of being tired, man. It was black people in that shit. Wasn't a lot of them, but it was some black people in that. You know, but they don't show that. See what I'm saying? They don't show that because they instruct the media not to show that part of it. You feel me? So now what happens is you got us on this side, the melanated people, we sitting there saying, look at this racist shit, this KKK shit. And that wasn't even it, because it was some black people in there. That's the crazy thing. But that's what they want to portray, because that's what keeps the wedge between people. That's what keeps the wedge. But nobody's sitting realizing this. Now, I mean, people will come to a like at the blink of an eye, like a flash, or come to realization, and then allow these people to tell them something crazy, and then they just go back to living in the mist. And it's like, damn, like I thought we had a movement. I thought we was doing something, but we not. We not. It's people right now that'll see this right now, that's looking at me right now, that's saying, this motherfucker don't know what he's talking about. Nah. They saying that because they know that I do know what I'm talking about. It's just that I'm the one that's going to say it. You feel me? I got the guts to say it. The things that people don't want to say and they thinking, I got the guts to say it. Bars. Bars. And it's bad because that is what's tearing the fabric of society up. Because everybody's faking. Everybody's fronting. It ain't meant on earth for everybody to like each other. Where y'all getting this from? It's not meant to try to get rid of negativity 100%. You can't get rid of negativity. If you get rid of negativity 100%, how the hell you gonna get your batteries to work? You gotta have a negative and positive charge. It's the reason why it's like that, because that's nature. You got matter and antimatter. It's nature. You got plant eaters, you got meat eaters, you got prey, you got predators. Everything has a duality. everything. You can't get rid of that. Who the hell wants to live in a world where everybody's happy every day? Who wants to live in that world where everybody's happy every day? So you ain't sad. Nothing gets you sad. You burn your hand on the stove. You ain't mad just even for 30 seconds. You just happy. You just a happy-go-lucky, happy, jolly. Just be a happy, jolly world. Like, what do you mean? You gotta accept it. Why are we the ones that want to defy nature? Why? Nature is not meant to be defied. It's meant to be learned. And then you evolve it. You don't try to change it and mix it and do this and do that and come up with ligers and all this extra. What the hell? Why y'all doing that, man? Why? Why y'all doing that? Like, I don't understand. Who the hell is that curious that they want to know what a lion and a tiger look like? Who sat in their house and said this? What weird, crazy... Yo, this is probably a dude that got his own room somewhere tucked in the back of a house. Like, his peoples is like millionaires, and he's like a fat kid, like tucked in the back of a house, never left. He in the same seat, like he can't even get out that seat. It like sticks to him. That's how long he's been sitting there in front of the camera with mad porn and all type of stuff. Those are the type of dudes that think of stupid things like that. And you got people saying, "Oh yeah, man, shut up." What are you talking about, man? What, yo? Why? Let me ask you. Why do y'all want to make androids? I just want to know. And then y'all trying to make these things as close to humans as possible. Like, why? Y'all actually trying to make them smarter than humans. Why? Why? Like, this is the question. Like, why? I don't get it. So you want these things to be smarter than... They're already going to be stronger than us. I mean, they ain't got no damn conscience. So you want them to be smarter than us. Why? Why? What is that? I don't understand that. How do you become that nosy or that curious? How do you become that curious when you want to make a machine with no conscience and is gonna be stronger than you, everything on the face of the planet Earth, smarter than you? Why? What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? Are y'all really trying to make Terminators, man? What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? Like, holy man. Yo, somebody tell me if I'm bugging. Please, somebody tell me if I'm bugging, man. If I'm saying something that don't make sense, somebody tell me. Because I don't get it. Why do y'all want to make androids, man? Why is it only white people on Naked and Afraid? Huh? Yo, answer that question. Huh? Yeah. Why do y'all want to go out there like that? Why? I mean, tell me, what is the thrill of going in the jungle naked with nothing, with animals out there? What the hell is the thrill of that? I don't get it. I don't see how it's thrilling when you going through it. I don't understand that. How? So if the lion bites your ass, then what? So y'all actually sign disclosures to go do this? Hey, yo, y'all voluntarily signed disclosure agreements to go in the jungle with wild animals, butt naked. So, 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 so you're saying that, yeah, like if you get bit and eaten up by a lion or a snake or some crazy shit, it's all right. It's all right. Yo, I would look at my wife like she was crazy. Like, what you signing that for? I'm not signing it. Oh, shit. Yo, listen, man. That is some crazy shit to volunteer for. You're volunteering to go sit out in the jungle, butt ass naked with nothing. You got a bag with a lighter and a Bowie knife. You got shit out with, yo, listen, you know when you don't have nothing in the jungle, like you're not the supreme being no more. You know that, right? Like you got little bugs out there the size of a cigarette butt that will bite you and kill you. I'm just saying, man. Y'all going out there butt naked. Forget the lions and the tigers and the bears. What about the little bugs about the size of a hair that will get in you and get in you? Man, listen. If I don't see enough buildings in my presence, nigga, I think something wrong. I need to see some buildings. I gotta smell some bus smoke. I need to smell some secondhand smoke, something. Nah, forget all that, man. Forget that, man. I go to a park on a picnic and sit there. I go down to the river and sit there and watch the water. But I ain't going in the Amazon jungle butt ass naked with nothing. And then I just sat here and watched the Discovery Channel, and they just showed me this little bug that when you take a pee, it just go up your pee into your joint, and you can't get it out. What the hell is that? And you want to be out there butt naked? Let alone, I know the chick you go out there, I know she stink like a what? Listen, men, when we musty, it's all right. You can deal with it, depending on how many days. Just throw some water on that thing. You actually disguise it with a leaf or something. You can whatever. But when females get that funk, that pee funk, yo, I'm waiting to watch one of those episodes, and the dude turn around and tell the female, "Yo, listen, get off me because you stink." Yo, because I know, was it 28 days, right? Yeah, they out there for 28 days straight. No clothes, nothing. No soap, no washcloth, nothing. I'm waiting for the one episode where that one people go on there and the dude turn to her and say, "Yo, get off me, you stink." Yo, because I know they didn't want to say that. I know they do. Oh my God, man, come on, man. What? She can't wipe that thing after she go pee pee. Y'all both running around with doo-doo crumbs. You know what I mean? Because a man can just shake it off. There you go. Take it on hot. But you can't shake them crumbs out though. So both of y'all running around with doo-doo crumbs. She got the pee funk going because she done this. Yo, hey yo, nah. Nah. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't no damn naked and afraid. What the hell? I'm gonna volunteer to put myself in danger. Skywalker, what's happening, man? We just sitting up here talking about explosive shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I ain't doing that. I just wanted to ask that question. Why is it only white people on Naked and Afraid? Now, don't forget my question that I posed. I was dead serious with that question, too. That's a challenge to the world. I got $50 out my own pocket for anybody that can answer my question. What was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew? What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that? Because the whole world got mad. And I like I said, I read the book, Hebrew the Nigga. I actually got the book. I read it about 5 times. Everything in there is facts. And nobody disputed it yet. So my question is, what was so wrong? Because we got to answer this question. This is a question that needs to be answered. This is a question that, because like I really posed this question to the black people that got mad. Because that book is actually black history. So there was no reason for black people to get mad. So when we can answer that one question, that's gonna open the doors to a lot of things. I got $50 out my own pocket for anybody that can answer that question. What was so wrong with a black man saying he was Jew? And if you can't give me a valid answer, you will donate $50 to me, and then my team, Liddy in the City, WWD TV, we gonna donate that same money to a charity. And we gonna do it live so you can see that it's getting donated to a charity. Because I need to know. Because it seemed like the whole world got mad. Black people. That's what I'm saying. Now you ain't answer that. You gave the same answer I gave. Everything is from the original. Everything. I'm waiting, man. I'll wait. Listen, man, I ain't going nowhere. I got all day, man. I ain't going nowhere, man. This thing, y'all gonna see this thing, you know. But I'm here though, man. Cause we can answer that question. We can answer a lot of questions. A lot of questions.
What's up? What's up? It's the boy Huey, man. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Liddy in the City. Man, y'all know that we bring y'all nothing but fire content. And if y'all not subscribed, man, y'all definitely need to be subscribed. Man, on the channel, man, we do cash prize giveaways. We get people out there. We sponsor music. We do it all. It's a y'all. Give you content to us. That's what we do over here, man, on Liddy in the City, man. Liddy for y'all. Shit. Man, we definitely outside from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Come and pull up to the channel, man. Y'all come and check out all the festivities and the cash prize giveaways because we Liddy in the City, man. That's a fact.
You already know. Listen, y'all still got that music, man. Spam that. You know what I mean? You know how to do it. Check it out, though. Now, I want to directly, because I had directed some shit towards Dwayne Wade, but I want to direct this towards Gabrielle Union. Straight up. Who the hell do you think you are convincing the next woman's child that it's okay to turn to something else? Oh, that's not your child. And then you want to get on the awards and make a speech like black people wrong for not jacking that shit? Oh, yo, that is not your child, woman. Where do you think you get the authority to convince the next woman's child to change their gender? You didn't do that to your child, Gabrielle. You and Wade got a daughter together, right? You ain't telling your daughter to turn to no man. So how the hell you convincing the next woman's child that it's all right to change their gender? Man, I'm telling you, that woman's the wicked witch of the East, man. She the wicked witch of the East, North, South, and West. Because she got the whole world convinced. You should have seen that award show. She had them up in a trance. That all of them was sitting there feeling bad, like, oh man. This is the same woman that convinced another woman's child to turn to a girl. Are you serious? Man, I would have Jackie Chan chopped her mother. What? And you got this dumb tight pants wearing Dwayne Wade standing behind her like he a soldier at the Queen's house. Like, man, you looking dumb. You let this woman convince your son to turn to a girl. This kid ain't even got a penis no more, man. He gotta be satisfied with that. He ain't got no choice. He gotta act like that's what he like. He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no joint. Okay, I see you, Scott. Well, yeah, send that in, man. Come on, man. You know we trying to hear that, man. Yo, you stay doing that, man. Don't be teasing us with no tracks, man. Send that in, man. You know how to do it, man. You know we gonna play. Shit. You know that already. Yo, but you actually had women that was cheering this on. Like, yeah, girl, that's her choice. No, first of all, that's a him. Hey, that's his. Yeah. In no actuality, it wasn't his choice. Gabrielle, man, you messed that kid life up, man. Little do you know it and he know it. You messed that kid life up because he can't even turn back. So he don't got no choice but to like it. He probably really don't like it. We ain't got no choice now because you ain't got your parts. Come on, man. Now, for all them women that was jacking her, yeah, because you hearing the true story now. For all them women that was jacking her, would you let her convince your son to turn to a female? Yeah. For all you women that was jacking her, would you let her come in your house and convince your son to turn to a female? Answer that. All these women, y'all just be defending each other just because y'all women. Y'all don't even care if it's wrong or right. But now when they come back to bite you, would you let her convince your son to turn to a woman? Because if you ain't gonna let that happen to your child, you shouldn't be bigging her up for doing that to the next person's child. That's a fact. I don't know how many banks you can take that to, but damn it, cash it in. Shit. Matter of fact, nigga, that's big cup shit, man. What are you talking about? I just dropped some shit right there, man. Whoa.
Big Cup Series. Big Cup Series. Big Cup Series. Big Cup Series.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving you the truth. I'm just giving you the fact. If you not gonna let her do that to your child, you should not have been cheering and bigging her up for doing that to the next person's child. That is a fact. Some of y'all need to start telling the truth. Shape up or ship out. Grow up. Do something. Because this is getting ridiculous out here. This is getting ridiculous, man. Y'all lost your mind out here, man. Lost your mind. Look, I seen a kid with pants so tight. His pocket was this big. His back pocket was this big, man. That's how small his pants was. His back pocket was this big. Straight up. He can only fit a pen top in that motherfucker. I said, man, where y'all hold, yo, first of all these tight ass, where y'all guns at, man? How the hell y'all holding these guns with these little ass pants on, man? And let me tell you something. You fat dudes out there, y'all, listen, skinny jeans ain't for y'all, man. What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? Yo, fat dudes are so thirsty to wear skinny jeans, they started wearing capris. I said, look at this thing. I seen the fat with the capris with the flares at the bottom. I said, yo, he had the flares at the bottom of them. I said, nah, man, come on, man. Yo, nah, Luke. I'm letting it all out today, Luke. I'm letting it out. I'm tired of this, Luke. I'm tired, man. This is getting out of hand out here, man. People, they letting too much shit slide out here, man. I'm telling you, man. Nah, they got dudes worried about the wrong shit, man. Come on, man. They got drag queens twerking in front of little kids, man. Yo, you got females. Yo, let me ask these why y'all females like going so hard to make men feminine though, man? Like y'all show more respect to the queer dudes than y'all do the macho dudes, man. How? What the hell's going on out here, man? Come on, man. You got some of these dudes feel like they gotta be gay. Yo, I remember back in the day, right? The only spot that you heard with that was prevalent with that gay shit, like I'm talking about like out of New York, was like Atlanta. Don't get mad, Atlanta. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. You better go back and watch some BET episodes, Teen Summit and all that, because they had a segment on that about men on the down low, and they was in the ATL. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So that thing exists out there. Heavy. So they made a TV show about that, you know? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, why? What is the thing with this, man? Like on some real shit, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? I don't care if you gay. I don't care about none of that. I don't care what you want to do on your spare time in your private life. I care when you try to bring it to me, when you try to confront and force me. See, that's where everybody's mad. Nobody cares about y'all being gay. You want to dress as a woman in the club and dance or whatever shit, whatever. Nobody cares about that. People are mad because y'all keep talking about this shit. Y'all forcing this shit on motherfuckers. Like, man, so what? You could be on a train and a motherfucker walk on the train and say, I'm gay. I be like, yo, you got motherfuckers sitting there and be like, so the fuck what? So what? What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? Like, for real, y'all taking people to court. You can't make a joke about you. Y'all taking people to court. But y'all can sit there and call everybody else outside their name. Like, what? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't doing none of that him, her, he, him. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing that. That ain't that. What? All that cisgender and all that. Man, I ain't doing none of that. Man, you better go ahead with that crazy shit. Listen, I had a person that worked with me at Planet Fitness that was transitioning from female to. I said, listen, I ain't calling you him. What's your name? He said, my name's Alex. I said, all right, well, Alex is like, that could be a girl or a boy. And they said, all right, I'm going to call you Alex. But guarantee if I can't remember Alex, I'm going to tell somebody to go get her, pointing at you. Because I'm not going to negate the truth just because you want to identify. I don't give a fuck if you got your things, your tatas cut off or none of that. That don't make you no man. That don't make you no man. About none of that. You or her. I ain't doing none of that. Him, her, she, him. Man, you better. What? Man. So now you trying to tell people how to talk. Yeah, Skywalker, we spoke about that, man. Leave the kids out of it. I don't know why they doing that, man. Why are you targeting the kids? Why? That makes no damn sense. No sense. Why do you want a kid to think that they could be both genders? What the hell? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, man? I don't know if this is like a like something. You know how they say, listen to what's not being said. I don't know if this is a sign because a lot of people did take that vaccine, and since they already came out and said that they lied about the shit. They done said that the vaccine was all type of shit. Cancer, Ebola, all type of shit they was injecting them up, but I'm just saying. Yeah, listen. They made that vaccine in 6 months. They made that vaccine in 6 months. You was a fool if you let them put that shit in your arm. I'm telling you now. I'm letting you know now. You could be mad at me all you want. You can sit there and say, we have no choice here. Listen, man, I was locked up. I told them motherfuckers, well, y'all might as well put me in the box right now. Put me in. Y'all can put me under the box. I ain't putting that. Y'all ain't putting that shit in me. Man, they made that vaccine in 6 months. You know how long it took for them to make measles and mumps and all that shit? They ain't even understand what they was dealing with. Talking about it's a vaccine. How you know this work? You don't even know what you're dealing with. All these variants and all this extra shit coming out, but you saying that this is the vaccine. And then when you come out with this vaccine and shoot 90 million people with this, then you say, well, it's another variant. So now you got to get the booster. Man. So in 6 months, you had enough time to make a vaccine and a booster? Well, nigga, why the hell is HIV still around? And if you made a vaccine, if you made a vaccine that fast for something that you don't even understand, that's mutating itself every time. Like that whole cycle was crazy. I think they left us in the jail all by ourselves, locked in. I don't think it was no employees in the jail one time. I'm telling you. Yo, I was in Comstock. I think the whole jail was empty. Everybody was locked in. I don't think nobody came to work. If you ain't had no food that day, you was But you mean to tell me you let them, man, y'all lost y'all mind. So they had time to make a vaccine and a booster. Huh. And y'all wonder why your arms going numb at night and your fingers is tingling and you get red eye on both eyes on separate days and one butt cheek start hurting or a nut start hurting or you can't piss and you constipated or sometimes it sounds like you're growling. I mean, yeah. They over there configuring that shit inside your body. Yo, they over there configuring that shit inside your body right now. I'm telling you. Nigga wake up talking about he sent something. No, you didn't. That was that vaccine. That was that booster kicking in. Oh shit. Hey yo. That shit is crazy, man. Let me tell you something. I learned from an old timer a long time ago, man. If you don't stand for something, man, you gonna fall for anything, man. I didn't want to be one of those people that fall for anything, man. I swear, man, I could not. I was willing to go under the box so they won't put that shit in my motherfucker arm. Oh no, especially not inside no institution. Oh hell no. Oh no. Man, they got horse doctors as dentists inside these jails. And that's a fact. I ain't even making that up. I wish I was making that up. They got horse doctors as dentists inside these jails, man. All they do is pull teeth. You go in there and say, "Doctor, I need a cleaning." He gonna pull 5 of your teeth. Yo, nah, man. Nah, man, you can't fall for that shit, man. I mean, we finding out a lot of things been lies and everything, so a lot of us done fell for a lot of things for a lot of our lives. But the whole thing is to learn. It's only a mistake if you learn from it, man. You know what I'm saying? You an idiot if you conscious. If you conscious and you're not using that consciousness. That's what makes you an idiot. That's why I get mad at some of these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Especially some of the black celebrities. I get mad because every day we sit here as black people, right? And I used to get a lot of feedback, or I used to get a lot of like backlash off of what I'm about to say right now. Every day we sit here, right? Now I bear mind to the civil rights movement. Listen, a lot of them stories I don't believe. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Like that whole slavery story, I don't believe none of that shit. I don't, for one simple thing, well, reason why I don't believe it. Because through all history, all this North American history y'all talking about, you got my people looking weak as a mother. So you telling me that you took my people from being kings, queens, and warriors. You see, I emphasize warriors, right? And we got over here. First of all, we let y'all get us over here. And we got over here and we just became soft. So we just let y'all beat, lynch, kill, rape our women, all type. We just let y'all do that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't believe none of that. Because you're not going to sit here and tell me that my people is weak. You're not going to sit here and tell me and feed me stories that my people ain't fight. Because you know what? The proof ain't in the pudding. Because everybody I grew up with know how to fight. And we learned that from each other. So it's no way. We didn't have to go to school, even though some of us got some training or whatever along the way. But that was nature for us to run around as kids, play around, play, wrestle, fight, this and that. That was natural. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that it was a group of people that came and just forcefully put us on boats and got us over here and regulated our situation. And we ain't fight back. We ain't nothing. So we just walked out in the fields like, all right, it's my turn to get lynched. Come on. You serious? No. And then you sit there and tell me about abolitionists. Abolitionists. Y'all believe that shit? Y'all really believe that shit? So tell me this right here. Right? Being that we a society that evolves, and we know time don't go backwards and go forward. So we evolve. You know what I mean? And as time goes, you might gain, might add on to some things, populations grow, evolution, you know what I mean? So you mean to tell me, with all these so-called abolitionists that was risking their lives to help slaves escape and all this so-called story, right? You mean to tell me slavery still lasted 400 years? I'm just saying. So you mean to tell me the abolitionists that was there, they ain't motivate nobody else to be an abolitionist? It was just them? So they did it so the same one abolitionist that y'all told me did it for 400 years? I'm just saying, it had to be a progression of it. It had to be people that added on to it, right? I mean, it's time. Like, time is progression. It's going. Like, eventually people start realizing slavery was wrong, right? This is what your story said. So it had to be like people that asked. So you mean to tell me it still lasted 400 years? I'm just saying, man. So nobody else became an abolitionist, huh? Nobody. I'm just saying, man. You listen, man. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to pull one over on me, man. I'm talking about early in the morning, not 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. I'm talking about early in the morning. You got to get up. Me, OG people, what up? You know, pretty early in the morning. I'm just saying. And then you got dudes they mentioned like John Brown. All right. Now they said this guy, quote unquote, again, so-called, they said this guy formed a revolt. This was a white guy that gathered up slaves and formed a revolt and was going around beheading slave owners. And he actually fathered 12 black female slaves. So now this dude, this is why I say the things I say. So you mean to tell me, right? Now they got this dude labeled as a paranoid schizophrenic in the history books because he went against the white slave owners. This is what they do to people that go against the powers that be. They make them seem crazy and schizophrenic and things of that nature. It's the reason why they didn't like the father. It's the reason why they didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Because the father they actually took the father to Mattawan, which is now Fishkill Correctional Facility. Mattawan Institution, because they tried to diagnose him as being crazy because he was speaking mathematics. You see what I'm saying? But the crazy thing that happened was he civilized everybody in there that they had them medicated to the point where they didn't want to take medication no more. And they were signing themselves out and going to the nation. That's a fact. They couldn't even figure that out. And they giving these people all type of medication and all type of shit. And one man go in there and just give them knowledge himself. Yeah. One man go in there and just give them knowledge itself, and everybody signing themselves out. See what I'm saying? So We got to stop falling for the powers that be. We got to stop falling for that. I used to tell dudes that in jail, like we was in Attica one time, you got CEOs that have come through, right? Because they don't like a certain individual, they'll come through and spread a rumor about the dude, but they'll go tell like the weakest motherfucker on the block, like, yo, dude is a rapo down there. And this clown will go spread it around, right? And then get dude shot and stabbed in the yard, you know what I'm saying? Or for what the CEO said. And it's like, yo, y'all dudes walk around all day talking about F the police and to fight the powers that be and all this. But as soon as these people tell y'all something, y'all jack it. How can you fight against that, but then jack everything that they tell y'all? That don't make no sense. And I'm gonna say something else that's gonna get a lot of people mad. Straight up. This gonna get you mad. I don't care though. Obama was a distraction. You sit there and say what you want. And he wasn't the first black president, because we did have 13 colonies before, as the history goes. And it was 7 black presidents, 9 black presidents, a part of the bourgeoisie, a part of those 13 colonies. Yeah, I'm gonna throw something on real quick. Why, you got some music for me? You got some music, send it in. I play it. So he wasn't the first black president. Do your history. But he was a distraction. But you can't say that though, because that'd get black people mad. Oh man, come on, man, you sounded like he was a distraction. Only thing he did was for the Motor City, and that didn't even last long. He brought the motor industry back there, but it didn't even last long. I'm in New York, man. You ain't do nothing for New York. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, man. I just want people to live in reality, man. John Henson, the explorer, they say was the first black explorer to reach the North Pole. But they had to put him as a company with Abraham Lincoln. What about him? He wasn't Democrat, he was Republican. What about him? Oh, he was black, yeah. They said he was black, say he was Moor. That's what they used to call him back then, Moor. But he disguised that. He hid that. He hid that himself. And he even said that if it was up to him, he wouldn't free slaves. So hey, man, I'm just saying, man. We gotta get our stuff together, man. We gotta get our stuff together, brother.
Chris, let's get to it. Sometimes you can't fight it. Why love it if you can't trust it? Why move it if it ain't moving? Why support it if you can't afford it? I seen the signs between the lines, so I can't ignore it. Somebody pray for me. Lord knows they want to take from me. They pray on my downfall and do it faithfully, but I'ma still have faith in me. Put my heart in my hustle just to make a way for me. I said, my mama told me she don't want to lose another son. My brother gone, he ain't deserve it, was the younger son. My brother gone, he ain't deserve it, was the better one. Feel like it should have been me instead of him, I was the reckless one. Streets had me, no daddy. It was me, my mother, brother, and sister, and my grandmammy. A bricks nigga, 5th building, 14.
Skywalker, that's right. The bronze penny. And he's faced the other way. Okay. I see you on your dean. Okay. Yeah, man. But these are the conversations that need to be had. But everybody's scared to have these conversations. Why? It's the truth. Why is everybody so scared of the truth nowadays? When did the truth become wrong? That's the question, man. When did the truth become wrong? What family is that, Luke? What's the name? What family is that? Whoa. We can't sit here and keep disguising the truth because you're trying to play on somebody's feelings. That's called manipulation. That's what that's called. So they brainwash the whole world to manipulate each other. And that's all we doing every day. Every day. Every time you don't tell that person the truth, you manipulate. That's treachery. That's treason. We got to get back to the truth, people. It's all right to laugh and joke, play, have fun, this and that. But when you start losing touch with reality, that's when things become obscure. And because you know, you're responsible. You're responsible because you know. And the servant which knew his Lord's will, but prepared not himself, nor accordance to his own will, shall be beaten with many stripes. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and the wicked warn the wicked of his own wicked ways, that same wickedness shall die in his own iniquity. And thy blood I shall require in thy hand. You're responsible for your own actions, man. You sit here lying to the people, it'll come back. It's gonna bite you.
Nappy hair, don't care, man. Pockets full of money, though, so we in here, man. I'm just a project nigga trying to find my way out here, you know. Bitch, I bag and make it right back. 2 times felon. What you do, man? Bitch, I blow a bag and make it right back. 2-time felon, so I pedal crack. Project living, I know how to bounce back. And I can't fuck a bitch if she can't throw it back. I ain't walking in unless I get my pistol in. I got 30 in it, ain't no sneaking in. Got them hitters with me, and they get it in. Say knock his head off, they knocking heads off. Pretty cool fella, I don't brag cause the cake up. Niggas get mad when they glance at the Jacob. Pussy, fix your face up and do yourself a favor. Stop looking for a handout, stop asking for a favor. I got it out the mud, bitch, I made myself the plug. Bitch, that's 40 out of this shirt. Gotta protect the wrist work. 2 cell phones and we call them bitch the money bone. Every time I line ring, it's 10 by the money bone. I'm jugging off of Android. Made my first 5 off of goddamn Android. Came up selling loud, want that girl or that damn boy. Ain't shit to get you touch point. One phone call and the niggas at your neck, boy. Bitch, I blow a bag and make it right back. 2-time felon, so I pedal crack. Every trip I take, I pray I make it safe. If I die before I wake, I pray myself to take. Bitch, I blow a bag.
Yeah. I'm glad. I want to thank everybody that came to hang out with me, man, and listen to my rants and my rave. You know. But my question still remains, man. That challenge is still out there, man. I got $50 for anybody, man. If you can't answer the question with a valid answer, you got to give me 50. We're going to donate that to charity. You guys been good. Be good. I'm going to holler at y'all later.